Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to Cities in Motion 2. Today is Monday, unfortunately, the most depressing day of the week, but hopefully I can liven it up a little bit for you guys by doing some really cool productive things within our central city once again. As you can see, we are in Tram Square, which is getting a lot busier now than it was before. I have a couple of plans on how to get rid of some of the congestion. Not all of it, but some of it. I can't guarantee that I can get rid of all of it. Before I start doing any construction, I just want to go over the comments from Friday's episode. Something that I'm going to start doing a little bit more often now. So, we had four comments, really, on Friday's video. One from Tuva600, saying about trams on metro lines is not that weird. And basically kind of agreeing with me in some ways about trams should be able to run on metro tracks on this game just as easily as they run on tram tracks. They should run at metro speeds because most modern day trams can go faster than metro trains, and indeed do so. Places like trying to think of some good examples now. I think in Manchester, the Metrolink trams in Manchester, when they get into the sort of suburby areas where there's big gaps between stations, they do pick up quite a bit of speed. So I'm surprised that we can't have that on here. To me, it's almost like roads going into freeways where cars can change speed, and I think it's 50 for avenues and 70 for highway, something like that. So I'm surprised that trams don't have that option as well. But there you go, that's that one out of the way. Sander Capiart, apologies if I've mispronounced that. They say, I've got a suggestion for the metro line, a big loop around the North Island. Well, my friend, I think I've beaten you to it slightly on that one, because we have, let me see, this is the metro hub. Here, we have the Jade line and the Emerald line, and we also have the North loops clockwise and anti-clockwise, and they do form a giant loop around the North Island. I think in some ways I agree with you that we could do with maybe another loop that sort of, I mean, we have the city, what's it called, City Shuttle? M-Link Shuttle. We do have that one forming a mini loop around here. And then we do, of course, have the trams as well that kind of form a loop. If you see, there's another little tram square going on here, and then there's another one going on here. So in some ways we have kind of hit that target, but it could do with a bit more refinement. So we might come back and revisit that one. Never say never, that's what I always think. So yeah, we have already got a loop around the North Island, but as I said, that could be revisited and rebuilt. That is the oldest section of the metro in this city now, so it could do with some rebuilding soon. 1992 Lee says, it's cool when you make a metro hub on ground. I have never tried that, I don't think. I've had above ground sections before, but I don't think I've ever built a proper hub above ground. And there's not really anywhere in this city now where I can build an above ground hub, so I think I've missed out on that one slightly. Should have maybe factored that in when I was planning suburbs, but there you go. And the final comment is from Electrostar, asking me to please upload the next episode soon, as he always looks forward to it. Well, my friend, thank you very much for the comment. It's always good to know that there's people out there enjoying it. My videos are scheduled Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 PM UK time. If uni time lets me, then I might start uploading more regularly, but for now it is just those 3 days every week. And even then, sometimes I do struggle to hit the target, as you saw from, was it last week? I think it was last week, where Friday's episode didn't go up until Sunday. So, you know, I am a little bit stretched for time some weeks, but I do my best. Okay, so that's just about it, I think, for all the comments on Friday's video. So, without further ado, let's actually get into today's video. So you remember from Friday, we built, where is it? There it is. We built this tram line, which I've called City Connect, and as you can see, it connects up certain key areas of the city. It's not very popular right now. I will say that. It is not very popular. It does pick up more passengers on, maybe not this section, but on the northern suburb section, or above ground section, street running bit. In the actual city itself, I think passengers are still preferring to take the metro. And to be honest, I don't really blame them, because it is a quicker route. The only way I think I can change that is if I up the price of the metro and then sort of force people onto the tram. But then I'm losing money from the metro, and I don't really want to do that either. So I think one of my other options really is to expand the network a little bit. I am just looking here. We have a lot of traffic on these roads trying to get to and from the freeway. There seems to be a lot of people wanting to use the expressways again. And I'm not really sure why, because the last time I looked over here, it was very, very quiet. Now suddenly, it's just people again. Look at all these cars. It goes on for miles. Miles and miles and miles. I dread to think where they've all come from. Probably be smart if I actually had a look to see where they come from. So this guy here, sorry, this woman here, Emma Blake, she is going to a shopping centre, which is the next junction up by the looks of it. She has come from a commercial building which is in the south. So actually, let me have a look at this again. The lazy person, she could have taken Monorail Line 3 City Connect. She could have taken that. Goes to both places. Why is she driving? Lazy, lazy, lazy. She deserves to be stuck in traffic for that. Yes, she definitely deserves it. This is causing havoc for our tramways, because now all the avenues are full of cars. The trams have to give way to some at certain junctions. It just causes a massive inconvenience for us. So I now have to watch all my trams come grinding to a halt. And I think that's one of the reasons why Tram Square has suddenly become so busy. It's not because the infrastructure is badly built. It's because trams are being held up further down the line, all bunching up together, and then all trying to pour into the Tram Square at one time. And it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately, for them. And I imagine the passengers are pretty hacked off with that as well. So might need some refinements there. But what I was going to do today was extend or expand the... where's it gone? I've lost it again. Up here. This tramway, and do a bit more with it. So let's have a look at that, shall we? Let's delete this linkway there. I believe this is still at minus 24. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Who knows? We'll find out in a second, won't we? Which I think is 6 down. So that one will go something like... hang on, let's do it a little further away. Something like this. And then we have another one about here, which does there, which does something quite similar. And link these up, that to that. Cool if I could get that in a straight line, actually. Can I get that in a straight line? Yeah. Cool. And then I'm going to redo this one, actually. I'm not happy with that. It's a bit too far away. I think there's a gradient here as well, which isn't going to help. I might put this on a gradient as well, just to make it a little bit easier for myself. Right, so that one needs to go to there like that. Now, can I make this one a straight line too? I think I've dug myself a hole with this. Yes. Because that looks horrendous. Okay, let's have a little rethink about this section. Let's have a rethink about this whole section. Because really I want it to go like this, and then curve like that. And then on this side of things, I want it to go kind of like this, and like that. And then straight lines going up to curve it a little. Oh, actually, yeah, I was going to curve these anyway, wasn't I? Kind of like that. And then on this side, kind of like that. And then from here to there, and then there to there, and there to there, and then from this bit yep, that fits underneath there, cool. Curve that bit round like so, and then I should be able to just do a straight line there. We go, connected. Right, now where the hell's this going to go? That's a very good question. Tram Square is definitely one of the places I want this bit to connect to. How it's going to do that, I have not a clue. Although having said that, I think I might have just solved the problem by using this street here. Oh, that's horrible. So really I want this to go in a direct straight line underneath this street. Do I want it to slope up or down at this point? Let's try up. See if... no, okay. Maybe one more. Yeah, that worked. To there. And then we want it to go down again. Okay, and at this point we want it to curve sharply in this direction. Where does it start sloping down? Over here. So I want it to go over to Bridlewood, the new suburb. That's where I want this line to end up going. But getting it there is going to be a bit tricky. So I think for now if I just curve it like that and confirm that for now, because I now need to build the station for Tram Square, which I've actually not made this easy for myself again. I think I'm going to have to rebuild this bit, looking at it. Let me have another crack. I'm going to incorporate the up section into this curve, so then it actually has an excuse to slow down and not just because I want it to. There we are. Build that to there and confirm. I want this one to go all the way across to there, and then Metro Track takes over again. So this is very, very close to the surface at this point. It's almost like cut and cover style tunnels. I able to fit that? Okay, if I go over this one, I can go over it there, or I can go underneath it and back down to 6 under. Let me try and do that in a straighter line. That's better. Right, where do I want it to go now? Because I can make it go... Maybe I can't make it go under the water, can I? Yes, I can. I'll do it like that. But then where would the stop go? And the overall goal is to get it up into this area. So I think... okay. Yeah, let's try that. So I do want it to go under here. Like so. And we'll just throw a random station in for now. Was it 6 underground? Just draw that across like so. Grab the track again. Right, I want it to go straight down and round like this, and then curve this way, and connect up like that. I bet this has got some really ugly kinked section. Yes. Why does it do that? Why can't it do a gradual curve? Why does it have to do that horrible kinked design? Looks horrendous. Luckily it's underground, so I'll hardly see it. Right, and then from here we can go up this way. Actually, no. Do you know what? No. Cancel that. Because that is going to bug me to hell and back otherwise. There's a much better way of doing it than that. There has to be. Where's the edge gone? It's over here. Right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. Down and underneath like this. Over this way. Round and up. Do I want any more stations? No, I will have this as just a throughway. Like that, and then like that. Now that looks a lot nicer. What road is this? Trust me to end up on the wrong one. I wanted that one, really. Okay, I can fix that. It's no problem. Although it depends how sharp the curve... Yeah, okay, that curve's too sharp. Damn it. Take 3. Maybe it would be better if I worked backwards from here. Because I need it to drop underground here, but I'm not sure if I can actually do that before this road. Just. But even then it's difficult. There we go. Right, so it goes under the water, like so. Back up from under the water. Sharp turn under the water. And connect up like that. How does that look at this end? Tiny bit of an overhang, but I can live with that. because that's basically what I wanted. There we go. So that one goes across like that, and then that one goes across. Now basically we just curve it all the way around this bit. Straight across there, 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 and so on and so forth. Now what do I do here? Do I connect it up like that? Do I curve it round like... No, that doesn't work. I can't go that way because it's a one-way street. And I can't delete it because there's a bus stop there. Fantastic. So do I connect to that, or do I seek an alternative? I just realised how bumpy this road is. Blimey. There's a big bump there as well. Look at the size of that slope. Jesus. Can I curve that way? I can. Okay, let's try that. I can tolerate that one. That curve's not too sharp. Alright, now it's just a question of connecting all this up. So that to that. Let's just check that bit. Yep, that looks absolutely fine. That connects to that bit, which connects to this section here under Tram Square, which connects like that. Oh, that's why. Right. So it's from there to there to there, and then that connects up, so that's cool. And then here it's there to there, and then to there, and that's connected up, and that's cool. Stops. We want one here facing that way, one here facing that way. Not so keen on how small that one looks, but we'll get by. Already I'm going to have to turn off the station views, because that is going to get on my nerves otherwise. Think about there. Is that halfway? Yeah, that'll do. So that's that all connected up, and it's connected up to the other platforms, as you can see. So now I've just got to do the ones under Tram Square. Before we do that, we're going to connect it up. So let me pause the game. We're going to delete this road. Oh god, I hope this works now actually. Oh yeah, no, that should work fine. Select pedestrian street. There, underneath to there, like that. And that's that connected. Passengers can now walk between the two. Station there, facing that way. Station there, facing that way. So that's all good. Let me unpause the game. And that was going to be my fix for this, actually. Take out the roads and replace them with pedestrian ways. So it is just tram movement is the only vehicles on this section. And I'm going to do the same on this side as well. Because really, hardly any cars were using this road. But because the road was there, traffic lights were kicking in and stopping the trams from being able to move. So I think that's actually more beneficial. Plus now passengers can get to this line, which, you know, it's express route over to this island, which needs connecting up. And again, I have an idea for that, which involves deleting this road here. So where did it go? It was something like that. Curve it round, drop it underground. A bit like that. Stop there, facing that way, and a stop there, facing that way. That's probably my favourite one, actually. I think I like this one more than the others. And the way it connects up as well is pretty cool. Bit of a sharp slope there, but it's people walking up and down there, so that's fine. Okay, and then finally we need the stops when it returns to street level. I'm going to put the medium ones in actually. Which way's north? That way's north. One there and one there. One there and there. I'm going to put these ones opposite each other. One there and one there. There and there. Not enough space. Oh, is that because they can't go directly opposite? There has to be a bit of a gap between them. And the final one here, facing this way. I have no idea what sized vehicles I'm actually going to have running on these tracks. I was thinking of upgrading the line to have large trams running at less regular intervals. So I think if I do that now before I forget. So let me have a look at the timetable. So what's this? This is 7 hours. So what can I do there? 7... I could do one every hour and a half. If I push that up to 5:30. But I don't think that'll work out for me. In fact, you know what? I think one every hour will be fine. Throughout the day. Gives it time to accumulate. Night's that time anyway. So let me sell these trams. Just trying to think what type I need for this line. I think the city. What's it called? The city something. City 26. That's a good one. Or the Tatra 4M. Let's try the cities because they look like metro trains. I'm going to buy a flat 30. Even though we only need 19 for now. Because I'm going to start planning the second line. So this one is going to be City Connect. I want to change that. City something. City Auto 1. It's basically, in my head, it's an automated service. Go away. Right, City Auto 1. So this is going to be City Auto 2. We're going to timetable it the same as City Auto 1. But we are going to make a slight tweak. So this is going to be from 10:30 till 5:30. This one's going to be 8 until 10. This one is going to be 6 until 8. And so on. Push them all forward by half an hour. Like that. And then the nighttime one... Same deal. There you go. Now we've got plan it out, so it's there. Actually, they don't look too strange running along the street like that. I think they look more out of place on the avenues, really, than they do on the metro track or the road. Strange one. Right, where's the last one before it drops under? Again, sharp curve straight away to the first stop over here. I really wish I'd named these stops from the start now, because then I could have just identified them by name rather than having to look up their numbers. It's a regret. Let's put it that way. Right, I don't think that's actually in the right place. I don't think I did a very good job with that road. Let me have another go at that. There's the divide. I think that can be closer to this bit. Like that. And then if I place these two stops. So I can put that one there now, and I can put this one there. And now it's better. Infinitely better. Right, Tram Square, all the way over here. And under the river to over here, where the baseball stadium used to be, but has now gone. I'm still tempted to call that Baseball Way. And I am also tempted to build a station under here. Let me do that real quick. Takes some very careful planning to do this. So, scrap that bit, and scrap that bit. It's like open heart surgery, this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was about there, and then it curves round like that. And then that joins up to there, like so. In fact, could I get one to join up to this side as well? Yeah, there we go. That's cool. Do that, and gotta put in stops. One there, one there. Now it comes out from underground. This is probably a better way of running trams through city centres. I've done the avenue running now, so I'm not going to change it, but if I did it again from scratch, that would probably be the way I would do it. Alright, terminus. I do enjoy reusing old stops as well, so that's pretty cool. Scoot underground. Well, below ground level I should say, we're not actually underground yet. Are there any buildings on this part of the... kind of are. Not really enough for a station, but that might change in the future. Of course, the more people travel to an area, the more it grows and develops, the bigger the buildings, and better it is for everybody. That's why we lost the baseball stadium, because the area suddenly started developing, so the baseball stadium went and got replaced with all these houses and schools and stuff instead. Right, Tram Square. This is a really interesting section of line, actually. Let me just show that again. The way it weaves its way through like that. So it comes up here, curves sharply to the right, then sharply to the left, and then a gentle right-hander to get into the station. And also the way it goes up and down as well. That it literally is threading the eye of a needle. Looks good though. Does look good. Right, onto the main straight again. Through all these main stations. Yeah, we're carrying more passengers now. I think upgrading that to an hour was probably a good bet. There are quite a few passengers waiting to come back. In fact, there's loads of passengers waiting to come back. I wonder if they want to just come up here onto the metro or the monorail. So they'll only get on for like 2 stops and then they'll get off again. Right. One there. One there. One there, and then back to base. There we go. Okay then, guys. So we have a new tram line. Off camera, I will build the third line in, which I guess will be called City Auto 3, and that one will run from... it probably will run from this depot down here. I'm not 100% decided on that yet. I might run it to somewhere else in the city. Have another little line branching off, probably from here. Maybe run onto another avenue somewhere. I have a kind of idea of what I want to do with it, so we'll see about that. But definitely, it will run to... I guess we might have two. We might have one running to the north over here, and then one running to the west over here. But I'll let you know on Wednesday what I ended up doing with that one. So until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I will see you soon.